Welcome to Prestige Worldwide, the podcast, a weekly battle of wits, debating everything from horseshoes to hand grenades, all for the privilege to be called right. And now, your hosts, Bobo and Travis.
Hey guys, welcome to Prestige Worldwide, the podcast. I'm Travis. With me always is Bobo.
Heyo.
How's it going, buddy?
Living the dream.
Yeah.
Strikes and gutters, ups and downs.
Do you wanna start this off by apologizing?
Man, my fault. Sorry, guys.
I didn't think you were gonna cave that quickly.
Oh no, it was clearly. Listen, as we know, I'm one of those work to live kind of people, not
Right.
live to work.
Yes.
So having to stay late at work is basically the bane of my existence.
If you haven't
What?
put it together yet, we missed last week because Bobo got stuck at work, and we
Not just for one day. I was stuck all week at work. There was a one day I put in, 16-hour day,
damn
which is not me, as we know.
right.
I mean, how many times has that happened in the history of you knowing me?
I've
Never?
I've never had that happen. Is like, were you the only one affected, or were there other people there as well?
Oh no, just me.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, which we don't talk about. 'Cause I don't really talk about my job on the podcast because
Right.
that's kind of you never know. But let's just say I wasn't happy
Right.
about it.
And maybe if you feel like it in the future, we do have an episode coming up. Unfortunately, because we missed last week, we have to push some stuff behind, and we have other time sensitive subjects we want to get to. So we teased in the last episode. We teased about work stories of mine. We will get to that in the new year. I promise you. It just will not be this week.
Right? Yeah, we'll get to it.
So
It's worth the wait.
I hope so. We'll see.
I think it is.
I'm sure it is too, but we'll see. Let's get some business out of the way here, and let's talk about the Fantasy Movie League because we have 2 weeks to talk about.
No, we don't want to talk about that at all. It's fine.
I understand you don't want to talk about it. Let's talk about week number 1, where
Nope. You talk about it, and I will just argue with you the whole time that you're wrong.
where Mr. and Mrs. Andrice stepped up and fucking took us all to task.
Whoa. Mr. and Mrs., you know who it is?
No, I said Mr. or Mrs. I don't know who it is.
I misheard that, and I was so excited for a second.
No, still have no idea who Andrice is. I know you're sitting there laughing right now because you obviously listen and you obviously are a part of this league. You just do not want to be identified. And I'd like to say right now, if Andrice should win this year, that you need to call into the podcast to let us know who you are.
Oh my god, I was so excited there. I thought we knew who it was.
We do not. But anyways,
Fuck.
Andrice ran away with it on the first week.
Andres has won both weeks so far.
I was building up to that, Bobo.
No, I'm ruining his party because fuck him. If he can't tell us who he is, he doesn't get to have the big reveal like you're going to give him.
Yeah, I just like. Anyways, I'm perplexed. I love that in the first week you took 5 screens of Schindler's List.
You can suck my dick from the back. So I have a story about that.
Okay.
And you'll respect this because I talk to Derp and Derp basically every day about the movie league.
Okay.
If you didn't know, we're big into it. Okay, it's a lot of fun for us.
Yeah.
And on Saturday morning, we basically hit refresh on our apps, like spamming it until the fucking estimates come in. And the estimates come in the first week, and of course I'm at last.
Yep.
And he's like, "Look, you're an idiot. You picked all these Schindler's List stories and this Schindler's List movies, and they're all last place. So you fucked up this week." And I said, "Oh, you're wrong, Derp and Derp, because you forgot about the Sabbath."
Wait, you thought there'd be a big rush on a Sunday to go see Schindler's List?
Because they can't go on Saturday because of the Sabbath.
Oh my god! Like what a way to start off to end your weekend and get ready for the work week. Then go sit through a 3-hour depressing black and white movie.
Listen, if you're an Orthodox Jew, or you're big on the Judaism religion, maybe it was important to you and you couldn't go see it on Saturday because of the goddamn Sabbath. That's what I was banking on. I was like, oh, the numbers are wrong. Don't worry about Derp because it's the Sabbath and they won't go till tomorrow. So you're all going to be fucked come Sunday. I was wrong.
I hate to poke holes in your theory here. Well, actually, I love to poke holes in your theory, and I'm going to tread lightly because I don't want to seem anti-Semitic. But you know the stereotypes about Jewish people, and they have the option to stream or rent a movie or go and pay money to a theater. Which one do you think they're going to do?
Well, other than that being like I think you feared entirely, well, not racist, whatever the word is, not bigoted because we decided they're not a race.
Could be bigoted.
Whatever the word, anti-Semitic, that's the word.
Anti-Semitic.
But it's like a thing you would do with like a group of people. It's like a special event.
So you're banking on that there is like a busload of Orthodox Jews is what you were really banking on.
I was banking on it being like Passion of the Christ.
Oh, okay.
You know, like you go do it as like a church thing or a temple thing. You know, like, but again, I was wrong. They did not do that. So, fuck.
Can I ask you this question? Did you know that they were re-releasing Schindler's List before you looked at the Fantasy Movie League lineup?
For that week, but I look at the lineup pretty early in the week.
Okay. Did you? But
so I knew on Monday.
I have not heard a single thing about it.
Well, it didn't do very well, so that must have been part of the problem.
No, it did not. So that's why you ended up in last place on week 1.
Fuck.
Androids came in first.
Fuck.
Tim came in second. Big Red came in third. I came in fourth. Andy came back with a fifth place finish. Derp came in sixth. Frank seventh. And last but certainly least, Bobo.
Suck it.
So that brings us to week 2. And as Bobo so eloquently let the cat out of the bag, Androids two-peated, we'll say.
Listen, fuck Androids. So we know who it is. I'm not giving them the fucking big reveal they deserve.
Androids correctly picked Creed 2 to be the best performer, which...
How the fuck does that happen?
I fucking hate the best performer. We've gotten into that before, and it's too far in the weeds for our listeners who don't play to understand, because even I don't understand it, and I fucking
also,
play.
Tim going with the rare 3 empty screens format this week.
So I got a message from Tim. He forgot to set his lineup.
Okay.
So him and his friends, they went to, I think they went to Vegas, and so they forgot to set up the lineup. However, Frank, who I'm pretty sure went to Vegas with him, got to set his lineup. So, but anyways, Androids won again. Derp to Derp came in second. Frank came in third. Big Red came in fourth. Andy came in fifth. I came in sixth. You came in seventh, and then Tim, who forgot to play, came in last.
Nearly beat me anyways.
Right. Yeah.
Again, I went with Deadpool this week. Didn't do so well.
No, not at all. I
went with listen, did you watch the preview for Once Upon a Deadpool?
No.
Okay, well you need to go watch it. It's funny as fuck. I was sold when I saw the preview with Fred Savage in it.
I think isn't that just one scene? Because
I don't care.
Oh, okay.
I was told that one scene.
I still haven't seen Deadpool 2, which this is just the PG-13 version of it. So
yeah, but guess what? The preview sold me on it. All right, I fell for the trap.
Yeah, I don't know how to pick anymore. I don't know what to do. I feel like I'm lost in this goddamn league. It's stressing me out.
Well, you are if you're finishing right above me.
I know. I understand. But
it's okay. I'm just letting you guys. I will get better, as we know. I'm gonna win this year. I had more first place wins than anyone else last time, so don't worry. I'll be fine. Don't worry about Bobo.
You have to get better. You can't do much worse.
I'll be on top. I'm trying to make it difficult on myself.
You're saying that you're going to win the league this year.
Of course.
Or this season. Okay.
Of course I am.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
write it down. Write it down. Put on episode 103. Bobo claims he's going to win the league.
Oh, I don't have to write it down. I'll remember. But
good, thank God. 'Cause I won't.
Yeah.
And when you call me out on it, I'm going to pretend like it didn't happen. That's the trick I have.
And I still like that Second Breakfast is in our league, has yet to play a week, and yet signed up for it.
If you'd like to try to knock me off my throne, which I'll be on by the end of the season, you can play at fantasymovieleague.com. The league is Prestige Worldwide, the podcast, and the password is Travis Bobo.
That is it. Yeah, if you'd like to come and see both of us who have played the longest out of anybody in our league get fucking worked over, come and join us.
I'm not gonna get worked over. I'm gonna I was great last season. A couple bad weeks. These aren't, this week is much more important because we have some new releases this week. So don't worry about me. I'll be fine.
What you're saying is like the easy weeks are the ones where you're really going to shine. Is that
right? This week coming up, I guarantee you, back on top, baby.
Back on top. All right.
Yeah, I'm like Babe Ruth pointing to the fences.
Okay, there you go. I am right now setting my tiebreaker because I always forget to do that, and I always do it during our show. So,
good for you.
Yeah, well, that's it. Well, with week 1, there was already a tie between myself and I think Big Red. So,
yeah, so it's important that you set that thing.
Yeah, although apparently he did it better because he beat me. So, anyways, you know what? So, can we talk about something real quick about still on the kind of the movie league subject, but off of actually the movie league? Did you see have you seen the previews for the new Transformer movie, Bumblebee?
I did.
Did you see that they're touting that they have a 97% on Rotten Tomatoes?
I did not pay attention to that, but I did hear about that. Yes.
How who did they pay off? I mean, are you fucking kidding me?
I mean, it's not at 97 anymore. So.
Oh, it's not. Did it go down?
It went down a little bit.
What's a little bit?
Now it's 94%.
Still, who the fuck are they paying off?
Is it because the previews didn't come out yet? I don't know.
There's no way that movie can be that good. I mean,
so there's a lot of. I'm looking at the previews here. There's a lot of. I don't know. Wow.
Yeah, like.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find okay, let's just go through the other Transformers. We're at is that 15%? Last night. The last night. That is at 15%. Which
the last Transformers movie before this one?
Yes. In the Transformers Age of Extinction, 18. Dark of the Moon, 35. Revenge of the Fallen, 19. Transformers, the original, 57. 57 is the highest, and that one is tracking at 94. Bullshit. That's all I'm saying.
Listen, let's see what the top critics say, Travis. You ready?
Sure.
The Seattle Times is the only one that gave it a not good review. The New York Times gave it a fresh rating. The Associated Press gave it a fresh rating. Newsday, Entertainment Weekly, IndieWire, the LA Times, the Hollywood Reporter, Variety, The Wrap, all gave it a top rating.
Wow.
I mean, right?
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know what to say about that.
I don't know. I don't either. Like, I don't know anybody who's excited for a Transformers movie. I don't know. Obviously, they're not good. But apparently this one is.
It's nothing but good reviews here. This is ridiculous. They're all saying it's the best Transformers movie and that it's a welcome reboot and like Bumblebee is much better than the other ones. And Jesus.
Yeah, you know what? I'm happy because at first I didn't think you were getting onto my level about being angry with this, but I can see the anger or I can hear the anger rising in your voice the more and more we go on about this. But
yeah, because I mean, the other ones we had to watch one of them, didn't we?
Yes, we watched.
Watched last night or something.
I think it was last night. Boy, was that terrible!
God, that thing was fucking terrible.
The only reason why it wasn't the worst movie of the year for me is because no, it was the worst movie of the year because it was longer than Baywatch.
Nah, Baywatch wasn't as bad as Transformers.
Oh, it most certainly was.
I don't know about that, man.
You are out of your mind. Baywatch is the worst. You know what? I still think, I think I was wrong. Baywatch is the worst movie I've ever seen.
The worst movie you've ever seen?
Yes. And I say that only because, well, not only because I say it because it was a terrible movie, but also of all of the continuity errors in it and the terrible special effects, it wasn't funny at all. It was just a terrible movie.
Man, I don't know. Oh God.
At least the Transformers movie had good special effects. And John Goodman was with the voice of one of the.
Okay, you're right. John Goodman was in it. You're right. Okay, so you're right. That throws it over the. You're right. Okay, I don't know if it's the worst movie I've ever seen though. I thought Zoolander 2 was way worse.
Oh God, you make a good point.
Okay, I mean, when you say worst of the year last year, I can go with you on that because I agree. John Goodman does kind of bump up Transformers from being like a terrible movie
right?
To just a pretty terrible movie.
Yeah, you're right. I think you're right. I like
Zoolander 2 is fucking horrific, dude.
It really.
I mean, I'm surprised I didn't have a hemorrhage in my brain after watching that.
You're right. It was that bad. It really was. Yeah. Anyways, I'm sure if you guys like this discussion, we're gonna have an episode coming out in probably a month or so or whatever. Whenever we have to do our movie episode again about the best.
I believe they come out January 22nd,
something like that.
I think they get announced on the January 22nd, from what I understand.
Right. So we'll have the best, the worst, and a new category of which we are going to come up with.
And I don't know when the Razzies come out, but it's around that same time. It might be a day before, actually.
I think they come out. They either come out the week before or like the day before. I do know they come out.
I didn't vote on them yet. Did you?
No, I didn't get an email yet. So
they come out on Monday, January 21st.
Oh, okay. So I would assume maybe right after the new year we're gonna get an email. But
I would assume so too.
I'm looking up to see when we got our emails last year. We got our email January 1st last year. So we should be we should get them soon. Anyways, I'm
pretty excited.
We'll keep you updated. So let's move on to the actual topic for this episode and why this is time sensitive and why we're doing that today.
Yeah, I originally asked Travis if we were going to do last week's topic as this week, and he's like, no, we can't because we have to do this one for the Christmas episode. And I was like, oh yeah, fuck, I forgot about that.
Right.
And a month ago, because Travis and I are getting better at planning, and we plan out all these things a month in advance or so now.
We try,
and we're doing a good job. And it's helping, honestly, I think. Wouldn't you agree it's helped?
Yes, I do. It's
except for this week.
Right. Except for this week.
Because Travis and I, we write down the name of the topic we're going to do for that week. So we wrote down, whatever the topic is for the week. And we got to this week's episode, and we wrote down on the calendar, Mean Christmas. However, Travis and I have since both forgotten what Mean Christmas is supposed to be an episode about.
Yep. And we even have a list of topics of ongoing topics for our for the podcast, and neither one of us put it on there either.
Because we wrote in the calendar. We were like, oh, we have it on the calendar. That's going to be enough.
Yep.
Well,
it wasn't.
It's not.
So the idea, and I will say this is a great idea that Bobo came up with. He said, let's try to figure out, let's come up with different ideas of what Mean Christmas can mean. And let's go over our ideas live on the podcast.
So because we got to the calendar, we both forgot. We were like, a few weeks ago, we were like, oh, Mean Christmas. So, Travis, what was that again? Travis goes, well, I don't know. I thought you knew what it was. We don't even remember whose idea it was.
Right.
No idea. But Travis and I both completely forgot what the episode's supposed to be and literally whose idea it was. So we cannot go back and figure out what Mean Christmas means. So my idea was, okay, let's just take turns trying to figure out what we would do with a Mean Christmas title episode and bring in examples of that for the topic this week. So we both have a list of what we think the Mean Christmas episode is supposed to be.
Yep.
And I want to start off by asking you, Travis, did you actually remember what it was supposed to be?
Nope, still haven't.
I did not either. Okay, let's get that out of the way. I still do not remember what it's supposed to be.
Yep. I was trying to think about what it was, but I honestly have no idea what it was.
I thought very hard. I mean, I have a whole list of topics that I think could be it. I don't know.
The only thing I can think of is maybe it was basically like Festivus. You know,
so you're getting into my very first topic, which was Festivus.
Okay.
So here's how I want to do it. I'm going to say I think we should do it as Mean Christmas episode topic 1 is, and then say the topic, and then I'll give you an example of it.
Okay.
How's that work?
Sure. Well, yeah, let's try that, because I just have a list of ideas of what we could do for the episode. But yes, go ahead. Start it off.
Okay. So, Travis, my Mean Christmas episode topic idea 1 is Festivus. I got a lot of problems with you people, and now you're going to hear it. However, my twist on it is it's specific to the podcast.
Okay.
So I've got a list of 3 things here as examples of what I would bitch about on a Christmas episode called Mean Christmas if it was Festivus themed.
Okay.
Topic 1 is Andres. Who the fuck are you? Why the fuck won't you tell us who you are? You need to fucking call in, text us, message us, pwpodcast.com, pwpodcast, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all social media, and let us the fuck know, 747 Bang's the phone number, who the fuck you are. It's fucking infuriating me. I don't know who the fuck this person is. It's driving me insane.
Actually, at this point, I'm on board with Andres not revealing who they are, but I would like you to hit us up on just email us. Email us at pwthepodcast@gmail.com just to fuck with us. Like,
give us a hint.
Not even a hint. Just taunt us a little bit. Because you know what? It's only gonna infuriate Bobo more. So therefore, I'm in favor of it.
Whatever. Fuck that. So, also, the lack of voicemails we're getting lately, you fuckers better start calling in. We have the world's most hilarious phone number, 747 Banging. Join the Mile High Club. You fuckers better start calling in, because we didn't get this fucking number for nothing. It was between this and 669 Big Gulp. Alright? 2 great phone numbers. The best phone numbers in the history of phone numbers. Fucking call it. Dial it in.
We did switch whatever we needed to switch back from the live episode, right?
I'll check.
Well, if you have been trying to call in, you will be able to now.
By the time this episode airs, you'll be able to call in.
All right, what's your third one?
Travis, every time I come to your house, where's the lemons for my goddamn water?
Lemons? You want fucking lemons?
I'm a little classy here, alright, man? This is a well-run oiled machine program. I gotta deal with fucking tap water, no lemons? What the fuck, man?
Man, you're really reaching on this one, aren't you? But
they're just examples. They're just examples, Travis.
Okay. Where are your lemons? They're wherever you want them to be. If you want to bring over lemons, I will cut them up for you.
Oh, yeah, and then you'll cry into them.
No way, man. I'll cut them up for you.
Okay. That's my idea for the first topic, is I got a lot of problems with you fucking listeners and hosts and the show in general, and you're going to hear about it.
Okay. My first idea for the topic for this week, for Mean Christmas, instead of actually doing an episode, we just play William Shatner's new Christmas album in its entirety. That, there, my friend, is Mean Christmas.
How?
You're looking up his new album, aren't you? You didn't even,
hell yeah, I am.
You didn't even know. William Shatner.
Also, I'd like to throw this out there. William Shatner is the best looking senior citizen on the planet.
Okay. The best looking? Is that what you said?
How old do you think William Shatner is, Travis?
What is he, like 70? Oh, no, wait. I'm going to go 82.
He is 87 years old.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he is a pretty good looking man.
You find me a better looking 87-year-old. I'll wait.
Well, let me get right on that. Okay, yeah, no, he's a good looking man.
That is a good looking 87-year-old. I would nominate him for best looking senior citizen on the planet.
Sure.
Just that's it. That's all I want to say about that.
Okay.
His album's probably terrible.
Maybe for the poll this week, we find a couple other senior citizens and see if the listeners agree.
Oh, okay. I mean, obviously the one that comes to mind probably is Betty White. Betty White can't be on the list. She's not good looking for her age.
Right. Okay. Well, We'll figure it out off air, and then we'll post the poll at pwthepodcast.com.
Okay, because if this is William Shatner is my senior citizen model champion.
Let's see if the listeners agree with you, shall we?
Let's see if the listeners agree with me. Okay, I'm into that.
Okay.
Man, is his album that bad? Did you listen to it?
I've heard clips off of it, and it's terrible. It would be it would be mean. That's all I'm saying.
Whoa. Hang on a second. This has to be the picture, right, for this week's episode?
What the William Shatner?
It's just William Shatner with a Santa hat and sunglasses on. And the album is called Shatner Claus.
Yeah. Okay. Shatner Claus.
Oh my God. Did you look at this track list?
No. Oh, I did know that Henry Rollins is featured on it.
There's 2 songs with Henry Rollins on it. The first one and the last one. They're the same song. They both have Henry Rollins. Henry Rollins hasn't done music in a long time, though.
No, I know. So
didn't he retire from music, basically, right?
I thought so, but maybe not. I guess not.
No, he came out about it. He retired from music a long time ago.
All right, well, listen. Henry Rollins, wow.
I'm looking at right now, the last album that he did was in 2002.
Yeah. All right.
And this is what got him out of retirement from music is fucking William Shatner's Jingle Bells.
He lost a bet.
Shatner Claus. No, he might have actually, Travis.
He lost a bet.
Jesus Christ.
Yep. So there we go. That is mean Christmas.
Okay, so I'm looking at Henry Rollins' musical history. This is not the first time he's collaborated with William Shatner.
He lost 2 bets in his life.
He did it back in the early 2000s. So he's a frequent collaborator with William Shatner. God damn, is that weird.
That is funny.
Shatner Claus. You've got to go look at this picture. We got to put the picture on the website, Travis.
Okay, we will.
It is fucking fantastic.
Okay.
And Iggy Pop's on the record.
I did see Iggy Pop is also on the record.
The corpse of Iggy Pop. Because, I mean, he can't still be alive, right?
Oh, no, he is.
Yeah, but he's really been dead for years. I mean,
I don't know. He's still.
They might say he's alive.
He's still performing. I actually just watched a Iggy and the Stooges concert the other night. Like, I watched a little bit of it.
But he's alive in the same way Mick Jagger's alive. He's not really alive anymore.
Right. Did you see Keith Richards finally quit smoking? Or finally quit drinking?
Keith Richards finally quit drinking?
Yeah. Like, why?
That's stupid.
What's the point?
That's the dumbest thing he's ever done with his life. I mean, that dude's what, in his mid-70s?
Yeah, whatever.
Like, why would you stop now, you dumbass? This is when you start doing everything bad for yourself, because who the fuck cares? You've got 10 years or left to live. Like,
right.
Fucking go crazy.
Right. All right. Let's get to your next, your next one.
Right. Okay, Travis. So, topic 2 of Mean Christmas, the episode, is what if we just gave each other mean gifts, Travis?
Okay.
So, I've taken liberty of getting a mean gift for you.
Oh, okay.
It will come in the mail in 8 to 12 weeks. It is a year subscription to Dog Fancy, the magazine.
The best part about that is it comes in the mail in 8 to 12 weeks. After Christmas.
I thought of it this week. I didn't realize how long it takes to get a subscription started.
But that's the best part about it. Is that like
right.
It's a shitty gift, but it's also not coming right away. And I really wish you would have. I really wish you wouldn't have told me what it was.
Well, no. I have to tell you what it was because I want you to just not be happy about it. Because if I don't tell you what's a gift, you might have some hope that it's actually decent.
Okay, all right. Well,
you're getting a shitty fucking gift, and you know what it is, like you like.
That's true. I am getting a. What did you say it is? Dog Fancy.
Dog Fancy.
Oh, great. Awesome.
It's the sister magazine, the Cat Fancy, which I think you'd like more because you actually like cats. So I didn't get that one for you.
I think I would like Cat Fancy better, but I'm just so glad you're wasting paper. Just so glad.
I am too. I'm doing my part.
I will say you and I had a very similar idea in this one. One of my topics was this doesn't count, I guess, but one of mine was we give each other presents and all of them are edible. Okay. Some are good, some are bad, but they're all wrapped. So when you open it up, you have to eat it.
Dude, I don't know if I could do that because you can wrap up some pretty fucking gross stuff that's actually edible.
Yeah. Oh no, I know. That's why it's an idea and we're not really doing it. But that's Mean Christmas.
Question though, would you, if I'd actually done that, if I'd shown up and I'd have like a wrapped like can of sardines, would you have actually eaten one?
Yes, for the podcast I would have.
Oh man. I mean, I can think of some foods if you put it in front of me, I would have to think really hard about if I would eat a bite or not.
Listen, if it's gonna be funny, I'll do it. I'll do it for you people. That's how committed I am.
Oh man, that is good for you. Because I'm thinking about some of the things you could get me. I'm like, ooh, I don't know if I could do that.
Yeah. All right.
Ooh, there's some gross shit out there.
There is some gross shit, but
there's some gross shit out there.
Maybe
all right, well, give us another one then.
Okay. So 3 words: ASMR the Christmas.
We just whisper about Christmas for an hour.
Yes, we whisper our Christmas lists for an hour because I know how much you people loved that episode. This is now Mean Christmas.
That's a good one. That's a great idea, Travis.
Glad you like
we
it.
should do that for a whole episode.
Oh, that would be.
Oh wait, we did.
Yes,
it's terrible.
People would be pissed. Yeah.
Oh, that's a good idea. We should have done that.
Actually,
that was really Mean Christmas.
And you know what the episode name for that would be? Christmas Secrets. Just because we're telling secrets.
Just grown men whispering about their Christmas presents for an hour.
Yeah. So
all right.
What else you
I've got one similar to that, but it involves some participation. Is unlike William Shatner, what if, Travis, for Mean Christmas the episode, we just sang Christmas carols for an hour?
That would be pretty terrible. That would be mean.
No music. No accompaniment. Just Travis and I singing jingle bells, jingle bells, all that for an hour.
Yeah. We'll call that one Lawsuit the episode. Because
but most of those are public domain, right?
I don't know. You know what?
I don't know either.
Honestly,
guess
I have
what?
no idea.
We wouldn't care.
You know what? Kind of on that same subject. So a couple years ago, my dad and I went skydiving, and the company that we went, like, he got his skydive trip videotaped, and the company that they did, they put it up on YouTube so you can go and view it anytime. And for some reason this week, I went back and I was looking at my dad's trip, and initially they used a song for, like, whenever you dive out of the plane, they like to use this song, "Let the Bodies Hit the Floor" by
oh my God.
Yeah, I know. Actually, I found that kind of funny. But I went back this week and went to watch it, and apparently somebody got a hold of them because they changed out the music to something that is royalty free.
Wow.
Yeah. So they're out there checking.
Well,
I suppose.
Doesn't YouTube like automatically take that stuff down?
They don't automatically take it down. They automatically tag it. We actually have we have an episode where we talked about Queen, and we were automatically tagged. So if we should ever go, if our YouTube video should ever go to make money, that episode we don't get any money for it.
Okay.
So that's how that works.
Fair enough.
Yep. All right.
Interesting.
I guess I'm
turn.
next. Okay. So it's kind of like yours, but for Mean Christmas, we do a totally normal episode. Okay? Except in the background, barely audible, but it is audible. You just hear jingle bells the entire, actual jingle bells the entire episode.
That's just called annoying Christmas the episode. It's not mean. It's just frustrating.
It's basically Chinese water torture. Like, it would just be, it's just ever so slightly in the background.
And not like a good version of Jingle Bells. Like a shitty version of it.
Oh, no, not the song. The actual bells.
Oh.
Like almost like, with who the Santas that are outside ringing the bells with.
Like the Salvation Army.
Yes. Kind of like that. You would just hear that in the background, just ever so slightly.
Wow. That's a pretty terrible idea.
That is Mean Christmas.
I like how most of our Christmas mean stuff is about how much we hate our listeners, basically.
Yeah,
and we just want to inconvenience them.
Every idea is to turn our listeners away.
So far, the only one I had that was not about them was when I wanted to piss you off.
Right. The Christmas presents. And we both thought of that. So, like, yeah. I just didn't get
All right,
anything.
well, I've got one that involves neither. This is the first one on the list that probably doesn't involve being mean to you or to listeners.
Okay.
But what if, Travis, for Mean Christmas, the episode, we just went around and taped ourselves playing practical jokes on people? You know, social experiments.
Right.
Like,
okay.
giving them a fake lottery ticket as a fake Christmas present and them opening it and then scratching off thinking they won and then just taping their reaction and being like, oh, by the way, you didn't win shit. It's fake.
I like your idea. I'll take it one step further. All of our social experiments, quote unquote social experiments, have one subject in mind or one subject involved, and that is Uncle Hair. We just go around social experimenting on Uncle Hair.
He doesn't take that very well. You know that, right?
Right. He would have a coronary at the end.
Yeah, he doesn't like that. He doesn't like being picked on.
Yeah, no one does. But yeah.
Which is like, well, no, he hates it less than everybody else, which is ironic because all he does is pick on me.
Right. That is true.
Like in real life, he's not the joke. I am. But he hates it when you make him the joke.
Right. Yeah.
But goddamn, he can't wait to dish it out to me any fucking chance he gets.
That is true. He's projecting.
Basically, our band practice is 4 other jamokes and myself and my brother, where they do something wrong and he yells at me.
That sounds like fun for him and not so much fun for you.
I stick around, you know.
I stick around.
Listen, part of art is suffering for it.
That is true. That is
So
true.
this next record's going to drop and we're going to the top. Because I've suffered plenty.
All right, so for my next idea, we spent an hour shitting on Starbucks for not having a controversial cup this year.
Okay. We just shit on them for being too mundane this year and ordinary.
Right. Every year, the Christians get their panties in a wad over some sort of stupid thing about a Starbucks cup. And this year, they disappoint us all by making it too Christian.
For those of you who don't know the history of Prestige Worldwide, our very first episode back when we were awesome shit was the War on Christmas.
Yes.
Where we talked about this fucking holiday cup.
And how dumb it is.
And how dumb it is. I would love to bring that back, but guess what? Since Starbucks this year hasn't done that, we have to just yell at them instead. Fuck you.
Right.
That's a good mean Christmas.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I feel like we could be mean to we could be mean to Starbucks, we could be mean to Christians, we could be mean to other people.
Hang on, Travis, because you just stole my other idea.
Oh, okay. What's your other one?
What if for Mean Christmas the episode, we just bitch at Christians for an hour?
I mean, I can get
and tell them how dumb their holiday is and how none of this is real anyways.
somewhere right now, Big E is getting a big heart.
Oh my god, Big E's dick is like at half mast. He heard me say bitch about Christians. He's like, what?
His pants.
I feel like at any moment he's gonna bust through the door of the studio and be like, I'm here, guys.
I heard the bat signal.
I don't know why, because I like, as much as like this show in general probably rags on religion, I'm actually not very anti-religious. I don't have near the problem with religion that you and Big E do.
Yeah,
but
I feel like that's because we grew up in it, maybe.
No, I did too.
Yeah, I feel like you're still a closeted Christian.
That is where you're wrong. Define closeted Christian. I don't know what you mean by that.
I feel like Ann makes you go to church sometimes.
Oh no,
and we just don't know about it. No,
you would know about that.
I will.
I would. That is probably the number one reason why we don't have kids.
Oh, because
I do not want. Well, I told her I don't care if she wants the kid to go to church. That's fine. I will not be going.
So let me get this straight. You guys aren't going to have kids because you'd rather do the raping instead of outsourcing it to the church.
Wow.
Really? Too
wow.
soon?
They're not, she's not Catholic, so.
Hashtag too soon? I mean.
Well, I think that's just Catholics, right? That are raping kids? Or is it all Christians?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't
know either.
It is mainly Catholic, but, for the joke to work. You know, I don't know. You got to be Catholic. I
That's
suppose.
fine. I feel like it's mostly Catholics because they don't let their priest marry or have sex or anything. So like, I feel like you just turn them into a bunch of deviants because
That's
of that.
true. Yep. All right.
That's probably it. And they are deviants. Make no mistake about it. Like Catholic priests are deviants. So.
All right. Well.
You want to argue with me on that?
I don't want to argue with you on that one. No, because I have a topic that is similar to what you're talking about.
Okay.
For Mean Christmas, and I'm not exactly sure how mean this is, or this is more just Christmas related. We discuss on the idea that God raped Mary.
Oh my God.
So I don't know if you've heard about this, but apparently there is a sex professor out there. I don't know what college. It really doesn't matter. That called the Immaculate Conception grossly predatory.
Grossly. What a weird string of words to describe it as.
And okay. So somebody brought this up to me. Somebody brought this to my attention that there are people out there that think because of like the Me Too movement and everything that Mary was taken advantage of at the least. You know, at the most, I guess, raped, if you will. But so I like, how dumb is it that we're now discussing ghost stories and attributing them to the Me Too movement?
Yeah, that's kind of bullshit.
Yeah, like I no, it's just funny. Like you can tell that is where you've gone too far. You now have hit the point where you've gone too far. And that is it. And
it kind of belittles the whole movement when you start talking about it in terms of like
yep, 100%.
The whole Christianity as a whole.
Yes, 100% it does.
Like you're talking about the Immaculate Conception and Me Too. You've kind of watered it down so much now that no one will take it seriously.
You've gone too far.
Which is that's a big problem because now you've just like devalued the whole argument.
Right. Yes.
I mean, it is. It's like, and I kind of have the same thing with this whole. Speaking of Christmas, this is kind of Christmas related, but it's the whole thing with this whole "Baby It's Cold Outside" song thing.
Okay.
Have you not heard about this?
Oh no, I've heard about it. That was kind of one of my other ideas.
Oh, it's on my list too.
Although I would like to, my idea was we take Christmas songs and make them more sexual and more deviant. Yes, because you know, I don't think they are enough.
Baby, it's cold outside, so I locked the door.
Yeah, and you're never getting out of here.
Got it, because of the implication.
Baby, it's cold outside. Scream all you want. No one's going to hear you.
Whoa, that's not an implication. That's a little different. Okay.
Baby, it's cold outside.
That's just outright Immaculate Conceptioning her. I get that. Okay.
Yes. Baby, it's cold outside. Take a sip of this drink.
Can we start using Immaculate Conception as like a euphemism for rape? You think people will get that? Be like, oh man, that really Immaculate Conception, that one there. That's pretty long. I'm not sure it's going to play well, but.
Somebody one time when we were out on tour, and I don't know if I've ever talked about this before, but one time when we were out on tour, we met this girl. I can't even remember where it was, but you know, somewhere in America. And all of a sudden, and I don't even remember the context. All I remember is her just turning to us and goes, or she just says, "It's not rape if you yell surprise first." And we all all of our jaws just kind of dropped. We're like, oh shit. Okay. Surprise. No, we did not.
I mean, if that's not the first thing you think of when someone tells you that.
Right. It's not rape if you yell surprise first. So, I'm not advocating rape. I'm just repeating what she told us.
Jesus Christ.
So,
my idea behind it was we just sing the song for an hour. Just like a Christmas Carol. We just sing that one song, though, for an hour.
Yeah. And
just like, to reinforce the message.
And emphasize the rapey parts?
Well, I mean, maybe, I don't know. We do it different ways, different renditions of it. We have a whole hour. Let's get crazy.
Maybe I like that. We do different renditions, like where like I'll do the girl's part, but I'll be a little bit more forceful in my wanting to go home, and we'll see if you respect me or not. My guess is you won't.
Okay.
But that's just I'd really like to leave now. Please let me leave.
I really
Like, I don't give a shit
All
if it's
right.
cold outside.
All right. So let's do one more each. How does that sound?
That sounds great.
Okay. You want to go? Go. Give me one more.
Okay. Let's see. I also, one of my, for Mean Christmas is we do a live recording of this podcast at a mall somewhere where we just tell random kids that are walking by the truth about Santa.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
We just ruin Christmas for everyone.
That is fucked, dude.
It is. But it's Mean Christmas.
That is a great idea.
I know you kind of want to do it.
Oh, not kind of. I do want to do it.
Well,
Like, that is a fucked idea, and it is great.
yeah. How, like,
Oh.
think about that as a parent. And if any parents are listening with their kids, I don't know why you're doing that anyways, but think about how pissed off you'd be as a parent if, like, somebody's told your kid Santa's not real. Like, that's fucked up. And that's why it's on my list.
I mean, do you think that you could do it quickly and convincingly, though? Because you can tell any 5-year-old, hey, Santa's not real. They can just say, yes, he is, and then your message is lost. Is there a way you could, like, quickly, in, like, 10 seconds, convince them that Santa's not real and have it stick? That's the trick.
It's not that, but I'm sure you could put the seed of doubt in their mind, and therefore it's probably ruined. But I think so. Either that, or we just do it with wireless mics, and we run after them. No, kid. Santa's not real. Come back.
All right.
Yeah.
I think that's a great idea, though. I think that just pissing off the parents is the best part about that.
How many parents do you think? Let me put this in a different way. How many kids do you think we'd have to tell before we got punched? Do you think it's over?
If I put the over under at 5, you taking the over or the under?
I was thinking that exact same thing. Over under 5. I would say I'm going to take the over, but I don't think it's over by very much.
Yeah, I don't know if I would take the over on that. Honestly, 5's like a perfect number.
That 5 is like a perfect number, but yes, I don't know.
Yeah, so 5. That's my number is 5.
5 is it. So you push, so you'd lose.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
What's your last one?
All right, Travis. What if, for Mean Christmas the episode, for a whole hour, we just yell at people for being too sensitive about Christmas?
Okay.
And just tell them to get over themselves and stop being such fucking babies.
Do we?
But not like nice and funny. Like, I'm like, you're a fucking piece of shit. Like, that song's not that bad. Just fucking man up. Because no one needs to hear that for a fucking hour. It'll be annoying as fuck.
Do you have somebody there, or you're just at the general public you're yelling at?
We could go sit on a fucking grandstand while you yell at fucking kids about there not being Santa, and I just yell at them about being insensitive pieces of shit. Or sensitive pieces of shit, rather. Special snowflakes.
Who do you think cries first? Well, that's an easy one. The kids cry first.
The kids cry first.
Do you think you could get somebody to cry by doing what you're proposing?
Oh my god, I could get a senior citizen to cry in under 10 minutes.
I like I like your confidence that you.
I've done it before.
You've gotten a senior citizen to cry.
So I have a thing, like you say, Bobo might still be a closet Christian. I don't think you understand.
I have a thing.
When people tell me that like you're going to hell if you don't believe in a certain religion,
right?
I will snap.
Yeah, no, I'm right there.
Like I know. I have, though, on people. I will, in public places, I will snap on them and make them feel really bad about their decision to tell me that.
Well, I know Ann doesn't like confrontation, but ask her to record that the next time it happens.
I haven't done it with Ann with me because it's never happened with Ann with me, but I've done it on tour with a band. Their other band members were present.
Oh,
when I was at the mall selling CDs and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I remember one time I snapped with hair there, and we both just a double barrel twin unloading on this fucking person. Oh man.
Nice. I would love to hear that.
I think they were like, I think they were so overwhelmed that they just couldn't like comprehend what was happening. Like, it was pretty funny. I overloaded that fucking bitch's mind.
Nice.
And I feel no remorse for that at all. Because if you honestly believe that, then you're fucked.
I don't disagree with you on that one. No, it's not that if you honestly believe that. If you honestly believe that, that's fine. But you don't get to go around and tell people they're going to hell.
See, that's where we have a problem with Travis. If you honestly believe that, I don't think it's fine.
I think it's okay. Everybody's allowed to have their own beliefs.
I don't have to think it's okay to have that belief, though. Just like I don't think it's okay to have a belief if like that you think Nazis are a good thing.
Okay.
You can have that belief. It's not okay that you have it.
Yeah, but religion and Nazi, like, that comparison doesn't make sense. But no, I understand what you're saying. But of course it's okay that you think that, like, if you want to believe God's real and believe in the Bible and all that kind of bullshit,
that's fine. If you believe that you're not, if everyone else on the world is going to hell and you're not because they don't believe what you believe, that's not okay.
Yeah, but that's kind of that's Christianity. Like,
no, because a lot of people don't take that seriously in the fact, like, they don't think that everyone in the world is going to hell. Most people don't even think about that aspect of, they're not that involved in religion as much as they think they are, that even crosses their mind.
But that is like, okay.
You know what I mean? Like, there's a difference between actually, like, thinking that and really, like, believing it and telling people that.
I don't see, no, I have to disagree with you on this one. Because all of my years going to church, all of it was, and I went to a couple different religion, or a couple different sects of Christianity, and all of it was like, if you don't give yourself to Jesus, you're going to hell.
I see what you're saying. Let me revise my statement slightly.
Okay.
You might be able to think that in your mind, which I don't think is okay, but I think vocalizing it willingly to other people is a problem.
I agree.
How's that?
Agree 100%. I don't. Yeah.
Okay.
And yes, and I'm pretty sure I said that at the beginning of this too. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think I was understanding what you were saying. Now I'm seeing what you're getting at. So
yeah. So okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, you wanna get into a little end times here?
Let's move on to end times. That's enough Mean Christmas the episode. And one of those topics might have been the real topic. We have no fucking idea.
I still have no clue about it at all.
I have no idea what the actual topic was, Travis. I hope we think of it someday. I have no idea.
I don't think we will, but okay. Yep. I mean,
okay. I don't think we will either. We thought about it pretty hard this week. So
that is true. So, all right, let's get to end times. And what we found for end times is a story. Do you want to describe it, Bobo? Or do you want me to?
Let me just, so I'll read the headline and then I'll send you, we can put the picture on the website, although I'm really scared to do that. Maybe we should just put the link to the article on the website.
Maybe that's what we'll do.
Yes. Anyways, the article headline is this, and this is from CNN. Couple who named baby after Hitler jailed for membership of neo-Nazi group. And so basically, a couple has a baby. They named the baby Adolf Hitler. And they're members of this neo-Nazi group in Britain.
Wait. I like how you just gloss over that fact. Oh, there's this couple. They have a baby. They named it after Adolf Hitler. Whatever.
Well, I'm trying to get to the funny part about this whole when you the article pops up thing.
Right. Okay.
We'll circle back around to having a baby named Adolf. Anyways, okay. And they're members of this neo-Nazi group in Britain. But apparently, this group is banned.
Right.
In Britain, I didn't know you could ban like a neo-Nazi group. I didn't know that was a thing. And they got jailed for more than 10 years combined, 6 to 5 years respectively.
Right. Yes. Yeah.
How they jailed one for 6.5 and one for 5 years when they're both members of the same group, I don't know.
I was wondering that too. But that's besides the point. That is. There's so many different things about this.
Do you think they tricked them into taking like a neo-Nazi test and one scored higher than the other?
Dude, the one guy just copped to it. He was just like, "Yeah, I'm a member of the group." Like, okay, you go to jail. Like, I just, it's crazy. But the I wasn't really listening when you were talking, Bobo. I usually don't. So I can't remember if you I can't remember if you got to the point where there's a picture of the guy in the Ku Klux Klan outfit.
No. So the first two pictures on this article that pop up after the headline is a picture of a guy in a full Klan outfit holding a baby, and then a picture of this man and his wife and their baby while they're holding a Nazi flag.
And she's smiling in that picture.
And she is smiling.
Which is crazy.
And anyways, what got me though was the KKK outfit, because this is a British couple. They live in Britain.
Yeah. My question,
I did not expect to see the KKK thing pop up, and I was very confused when I saw this fucking picture.
My question to Bubba was, is the KKK international?
So I had to do some research. Travis, it started in America, and I do not think it is international. I think it's just an American thing.
Well, apparently not. Because I'm seeing a picture here of a guy in a KKK outfit. Like,
I guess so.
Yeah. Yes. I'm so, like, perplexed by this whole thing. And also, the baby's middle name is Adolf. The kid's name is not Hitler or anything like that. So it's just the middle name. So ease up there, buddy.
Yeah, that's a misnomer. Because I think you could name a kid Adolf and not be after Hitler.
Not when you're taking pictures of yourself holding a Nazi flag.
Well, that's what we call a red herring. But
right. Yeah.
Had they not taken those pictures, they could be like, oh, it's another Adolf, Uncle Adolf, you know.
Nope. Turns out you can't do that. Or, well, you shouldn't do that. But, yeah, and especially in England, you can't be members of this group, which we both have our ideas of whether, you should outlaw groups like this or not, but I just think it's
So that's an interesting question, because I'm not really sure how I don't know, can you outlaw these groups? I guess so. They have done them in Britain, obviously. I think in America we've done similar things to pretty extreme organizations like that.
Not that you can get jailed for it. I mean, you can't get jailed for, you literally have to commit a crime, like a hate crime.
So here's a question though, Travis.
Yeah.
Is raising your kid to be a Nazi child abuse?
Yes.
So then you should be jailed for that then, though.
I don't necessarily know that you should be jailed, but maybe the kid should be taken away.
Okay. No. Okay. Same thing. So the punishment is removing the kid from the parents, however you want to do that.
Right. Like, I feel like, although this is going to be the problem, because this is going to be the generality that gets everybody's panties in a twist. I feel like if you're raising a kid to hate another group of people based on race or whatever, or gender or religion, then you are that is a harmful environment for a child.
I agree. I would agree with that. It's just funny that, because then it's like, oh well, then if you can say that's not okay, then basically you're saying what is okay. Do you know what I mean?
Right. It's
a weird argument to make. It's a very interesting thing to think about, though. I think.
I agree, and I don't know. It'd be interesting, like. It's interesting to think about how the other side of this argument would go and how somebody would actually argue it. But yeah, no, I think.
Well, it's always funny because you think about it as like, oh, why would you ever want to be a member of a group that wants to like overthrow the government and be a Nazi organization? But then again, in the 1770s, you were in the Tea Party if you did that,
right?
And now we have America.
Yes. Although that wasn't based on hating a group of people.
It's hating Britons.
Yeah, but not like that.
Just because Britons have the same color skin as Americans.
That's hating a continent of people. This is hating, this is eradicating Jews from the earth, which I cannot wrap my mind around especially anti-Semitism. Because
I agree. I can't either.
I mean, I can't wrap my mind around anything hating black people, but especially with anti-Semites, how you have to spend time. Is that person a Jew? Because I'm not really that sure. Is that person a Jew? Oh, do
you think they just run around de-pantsing everybody?
I think in their mind they do, and
how much time in their life do they devote to being thinking like that instead of doing useful things with their time?
Somebody will, I'll listen to something or whatever, and it'll come up and they're like, "Oh, that person's Jewish," and I'm like, I've never even thought of it. Why? I don't know why I wouldn't. Why would I even spend my time thinking about it in a non-hate hateful way, let alone a hateful. I just don't. It's such a waste of fucking time to me.
But the story around the whole. You should read the article only so you can see this picture of a British person wearing a KKK uniform, which is just fascinating to me. Why that gets lumped in with being a Nazi, I have no idea. I guess they both hate African Americans.
Yeah, sure.
I didn't really know Nazis were anti-African American though.
Does it go the other way? I think KKK also hate Jewish people.
Oh, is that it?
I think so. I don't know how. I don't know how this works, but I'm pretty sure that, like, I feel like members of the KKK are more equal opportunity in terms of their hate, where Nazis really just hate specific people.
Got it. Okay. I was just curious about that. I was just seeing that picture was like, I was very confused about this whole article when I saw that picture.
Do you think, because the baby in that picture with the KKK outfit, the baby is also in white. Do you think that's the christening picture? Like that's what the guy wore to the baby's christening?
Oh, that's a good question. Do you think this baby will grow up to know its parents? I mean, I'm assuming that both parents are in jail, so the baby's somewhere else now.
Possibly. It depends on if
that baby's got an uphill battle, man. I feel bad for it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yep.
Like the odds of little Adolf here turning out normal are just not good.
Yep.
Wow.
Hopefully there's like some grandparents that can take that kid and keep him far away from their parents.
I mean, judging on how the kids turned out, I'm not sure those parents are very well adjusted, but I don't know.
You never know. You know, that's a big leap to blame the parents, but I'm just guessing. I was not blaming. I was just speculating. Sure. Okay.
Listen, that was just reckless speculation, Travis.
Well, anyways, I feel like we should probably bring this one to an end, shall we?
Yeah, the number is 747 banging.
747-226-4464.
Go ahead and call in and nominate the best looking celebrity over 80 that you think can compete with William Shatner.
Yeah, maybe they'll land on our list. Maybe they won't. We'll see.
But I just want to see if anyone else out there thinking of. Because I saw pictures of him with that Christmas album, and I was like, that dude's 87. I don't even look that good.
That is true.
That guy's got the fucking best. Whoever his surgeon is, call him up, man. He'll make you look good till the fucking day you die, and even when you're dead.
It is crazy. Like, let's say he did get a bunch of plastic surgery, which I don't know if he has or hasn't. But like, it's crazy how it works out for like someone like him. Like, let's say he does, and yet you have somebody like Meg Ryan who it doesn't work out for.
I think it works out much better for men than women in general.
That's true. It could. Because
men can be more rugged as they get older and still be good looking. Women, the word rugged does not enter into being good looking.
Right. That's true.
So I think that's what it is. But anyways, so pwthepodcast.com, PW Podcast on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all the social media stuff. You can find us on SoundCloud, Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Spotify, Stitcher, anywhere good podcasts are hosted. Yep. Prestige Worldwide, the podcast is hosted with it.
Don't forget to go to pwthepodcast.com to vote on this week's poll. The best looking senior over 80. Is that what we're going to? Yeah. Best looking senior over 80. Also hit us up on social media, PW the Podcast for Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all that stuff.
You really don't listen when I talk, do you?
No, I didn't. Well, did you already go through all that?
I literally just said all that.
I don't know what it is, but man, have I been tuning out when you speak tonight.
God damn, man. You are zoning out hard.
I was
proud of you, buddy. Pulling me right out of my old playbook. Thanks for listening, guys. We'll see you next week.
See you next Thursday. Fuck.
Thursday!
Fuck.